Hey guys, how's it going? This is Nova Hots, aka Nova Heroes of the Storm, with today's episode of some Heroes of the Storm matches. Hopefully everyone is doing okay today. Today's gameplay is Zeratul, the assassin hero that faithfully serves the Seal Naga from the StarCraft 2 franchise. During this week, you're going to see a bunch of Zeratuls because Zeratul is free to play. So you might see one in every single map, and up to one per team. If you have no clue how this guy plays, hopefully this provides you some insight. And keep in mind, this isn't a professional Zeratul. I'm doing some randoms, and of course this is the Haunted Mines map. Basically when the mines open, here, takes you to another mini-map, and you have to collect 100 skulls. Until 100 have been collected. Depending on what team collected the most skulls, determines the strength of the golem summoned, and it will march to the enemy base. Weak golems can be soloed by the enemy team, and a very strong golem will require the entire team to fight and kill it before it actually reaches the core. Honestly, I hardly ever use Zeratul, so again I spec him into some survivability because we are lacking some heals. I think both teams are lacking some heals. So I do a more of a poke and teleport out of the way build. So my first talent is going to be right into the Abathur mines, very pro. And Ennebaret goes down first. That Tychus and that Abathur combo. You're gonna die, guy. Dead. Oh, how embarrassing. And of course I'm almost dying here myself. So a little bit of my talents. I have block. So it pretty much reduces the hero basic attacks by 50%, stores 2 charges. Again, you can find the build that I use in the comment section below. Alright, so Ennebaret at it again along with Arthas. Abathur is just good, man. So as you can see, the mines open here. Everyone is trying to go get some, hopefully everyone. People are still outside, like me here. I'm trying to snipe this and failing terribly. So everyone's collected the skulls. As you can see here, red team has 22 skulls, 24 to the blue team. Blue team leads by 1 level. Me almost dying here again. That is a really good charge. But reinforcements has arrived and Ennebaret is in trouble again. And Ennebaret dies. Zeratul manages to... Oh! Nope, Zeratul does not escape. So the entire red team right here is spread out, which is causing the entire team to be suffering a lot. As you can see, Arthas is trying really hard to stay with the group, but Sargera is more concentrating into spreading her creep in the mines, which is probably not the best to do because creep has a very limited life, and it's hardly worth it to do it in the mine unless you spec into unless you're planning to take that Nidus network talent tree at level 10, which allows you to teleport anywhere in the map that you have vision in. Trying to hard for control of the golem here. And there goes Sargera. Tychus is struggling to stay alive, but he's doing a good job because of Abathur on his head. And he just couldn't handle it. Now Zeratul's in trouble. Poisoned, and that showed with a sheep shot. So I decided to wait here for my cooldowns to be reset. They take about a few seconds to be active again. So it's kind of foolish to just to attack him with basic attacks now, especially since Anabarak has showed up. I have to be very careful when to decide to attack. So again, it's just a slash and teleport, until I get another opening and my cooldowns are reset. So when you're low in health and you're being stalked by either a stealthy hero, it's best to go with you know, a team mate. Hopefully they can absorb some of the damage as well and kind of help you out in that regard. So Anabarak knows he's not alone. He's trying really hard. Zeratul just lets him die. So now we have Golem control, and we have Zeratul just a curious there. And decided to poke when 4 enemy heroes are present. Arthur is showing up really late to the party. And he's about to be gunned down. He should have just ran. And he's just dead now. I remember thinking I had a little mind battle with this guy. He just wouldn't. I love that move for some reason for Asmodan. I really like that move. That beam there. I don't know. It's so cool. So as you can see, the golems have been summoned. We've collected 52 skulls on the blue team, and the skulls have been collected red team, 48. Their golem is not that strong as ours, only by a few skulls. But you know, it takes a team to go back and try to defend off here. There goes Arthas. As opposed to our golem, even though it's a few skulls above, it's still he's just doing the best attack that he can to him and just not doing enough damage. So here comes a heavy push by the blue team on top. It takes 3 heroes to kind of push us back, but Tychus had went into the Thor, so there's an additional golem, so to speak, and now there's 2 golems, or 2 Gyronauts. Not Jaggernauts, I'm sorry. It's called the Odin. Jesus. And I knew this, but my mind was going blank. Heavy resistance by the red team. As you can see, blue team should be going back. Blue team is very low on health. Kerrigan managed to escape with very low health. So does Tychus. But I've seen good Zeratuls teleport over, assassinate, and just run away. But Zeratul has been poisoned and goes down. Here comes some push by Zeratul, myself, and Tassadar. We're doing some minor push, which is crucial because as you can see now our level is well above, 4 levels above. So we now have the advantage by a ton. They don't even have their ultimates just yet. Waiting to see if they pop out. This is a really good move to get the players out of the match for a second. But that should have been done. That should have been done to Tassadar, and not an actual Tychus. So Tychus now decides to go Odin. Zeratul decides to freeze the entire team, pretty much screwing his teammates here. And of course it's best to get away from that because if left unchecked that will do massive damage to you. Mine's open here in 20 seconds. Everyone should be getting ready by getting their entire health back up, mana back up. Mine's open in 10 seconds. Sagara here is kind of getting ready to be there at the whenever the mines pop. missed the Bailing Bust. So because he summoned that, I try to get away because that does a lot of damage if left unchecked. So I decided to just wait for my cooldowns again and just re-stealth and reopen and redo the damage again. Because without it, it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. So I decided to go pick up some skulls, help out the team, while the red team, 3 out, that is not good. And 3 in for the blue team. Ugh, sorry, I can't speak today. The blue team. Arthas decided to leave Kerrigan live. Well, good choice too, because they have a full health and mana Tassadar. Arthas deciding to push solo, being pinged by his teammates to kind of help out. Arthas just hacking away. And Sagera also just kind of hanging back. As you can see, we collected 74, 88, 92 skulls. So the summoning starts. Blue team already has a little advantage. I would say actually a big advantage, not a little advantage. Everyone getting ready here, kind of quiet. But here's a little minor push again by the red team. He seems kind of desperate, but this Arthas is not that great. The random Cindy, let's call her Cindy. I can't speak today. Look at that. So Zeratul's been at this golem for a while, and he just manages to barely take it down a little bit. Whereas in Scythes is just going to town on this guy, and look at that, just health is gone. So it's really important everyone goes down to the mines, gets the skulls, and let the golem push. A good team would also push with the golem and create some CC for the enemy team. That way the golem's able to push unhindered. But that is a very rare option. Which actually, after this video, I'm gonna link a successful push of a very good golem match. And it's a very short video, so you'll see it. Yikes, just completely obliterated Arthas there. It's a really good video, so just stay tuned. I will provide you the link to the video after this video. It's a really short 7-minute video. It's a really good match. But this is what it's going to show you what happens whenever a good coordinated team gets 100 skull golem on the very first try and pushes. Kerrigan's going back. She has no support, which is smart because she has no support and is by herself as her blue team is actually pushing somewhere else. Tassadar is getting some golems, or some mercs. And he's just moving on forward. With some proxy, and summons the Odom. You better run. There's Zeratul just dancing back and forth, man. Gotta help that team. Normally as stealthy, what you want to do is when you go look for Abathur, just go in there, poke and kill, because he does provide a good decent amount of assistance, and not having that assistance, look at that. Not a really good Zeratul. I'm not good myself, but what am I doing? Killing Arthas. So at Zeratul, I try to stand back and kill whatever is lagging behind, and I do the same concept with Nova. If you're apart from your enemy team as a stealthy, you should be sniping them or assassinating them. Picking up the people who are away from their teams, because that's when they're most vulnerable, when you catch them by themselves. And knowing how to kill an enemy hero greatly increases your success rate. We have a Zeratul here just dancing back and forth, looking for the cheap shot. So you never really want to fully engage against 3. Not a really good use of the spike. So Zeratul goes down. He should have saved that to get away. Not exactly sure what he's doing here. Zeratul just abandons the match. Azmodan picking up whatever's left of this. As you can see, he is still pushing the core, and now he's attacking Azmodan. Artha's going on a rogue solo mission. Just not really having a clue of what actually he's doing. Zeratul decides to join him. Sindragosa just happens to freeze this little group here, puts down a prison, rendering her useless. Odin wasn't able to save you there, man. So as you can see, we're getting the last of these skulls. We have 62 so far. Anything at this point is pretty much GG for the enemy team. When the golem rises, they're not going to be able to stop this strong golem from here to here. Well, actually make a little detour, but after that, it's going to come to this. I think I got a little greedy here. I should have let Kerrigan do the tanking. I wanted the game to end already so we could go ahead and win. But here comes Zeratul, doing what Zeratul does best. And he did a good job assassinating me there in that part, but totally ignoring the fact that she was there. So he was looking for a cheap kill, wasn't being tactical about it, but he still got me good. Tassadar falls to the hands of Azmodan and Anubarak. Zagara with really no spreading that creep, man. No matter what, you gotta spread that creep. That advantage is just too great. So the golem's gonna be summoned here. You'll see the blue team already celebrating the victory. So with Arthas down, this is just pretty much a given game. Not even Azmodan's Ultra can do anything. Barely taking any damage. Core's at 10%. Blue team decides to help it out a little bit, but they divert the attention looking for that one kill when they should be focusing down the golem if they have any hopes of surviving. But the core goes down easy. Blue team claims it. So actually really good game. So here's the link if you want to click on it, if you have the annotations on. But I'll put this in the description as well, the link. You can go look at it for that other game I was telling you about. But I hope you enjoy this very general gameplay of Zeratul. I'm actually currently working on putting together a team for some ranked play. I won't be playing Zeratul. I will be playing Nova or someone around that nature. So hopefully I can bring you some ranked gameplay when it becomes available. Since this is actually the game goes beta, if I'm not mistaken, since it's barely in the alpha stages. It goes into beta January 13th. Hopefully, we're not really quite sure what's being released along with the beta, but hopefully it brings more players into the game. If you like the video, please subscribe or hit the like button. If you don't, let me know in the comments. Any suggestions about how to improve the gameplay. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.